Right now at noon, Broward County Public Defender Gordon Weeks is demanding answers.
He showed up to the Broward County Jail today following the recent deaths of several inmates. And Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly is live in Fort Lauderdale with the call to action.
All right, so just got word here that Broward Public Defender Gordon Weeks just walked out of the jail a few moments ago. That's after he spent roughly about an hour inside. He told me earlier today that it was important for him to come tour this facility firsthand after a string of recent inmate deaths raised concerns within his office. The most recent inmate death that we're learning of today happening just yesterday. Now, only we were here earlier as Gordon Weeks and his team walked inside the Broward County Jail earlier. While his visit here was unannounced, Weeks says a newly passed state law does grant him permission to tour the facility as he pleases due to the fact that he is an elected official. Now, his visit comes just one day after we learned that an inmate here, 34-year-old Joseph Kirk, died in the hospital. Kirk, we're told, was found unresponsive in the Broward Jail's detox unit on Monday and was later taken to Broward Health, where doctors pronounced him dead. Now, his death comes just weeks after two other inmates who were housed here also died. That includes 43-year-old Alvin Modeste, who was being kept in a special wing for inmates with acute mental illness. He died in early January, with deputies telling his family that the cause of death was asphyxiation from a suicide attempt. Meantime, the family of another inmate, Jannard Gaffard, says their loved one died as well after he was beaten and strangled by his cellmate here at the Broward Jail. Now, Weeks did speak to us earlier before walking inside, and I asked him what his biggest concern is as public defender. Take a listen.
You know, our main concern is the culture within the jail, the culture of compliance, and more importantly, the culture of neglect, where you overlook someone that is otherwise in need of health care, in need of services, in need of support and supervision. And when we see this high rate in a very short period of time, it demands some higher level of oversight and higher level of intervention to make sure it does not continue along that path.
Yeah, so now that Weeks is out of the jail, there are some questions we hope to talk to him about, including what all he saw and what he may have observed while he was in there. We should tell you, though, that BSO, prior to today, did send us a statement on this most recent inmate death from yesterday. They tell us their homicide investigators are looking into this along with their internal affairs investigators, something they say is standard procedure anytime an inmate dies. We have also reached out requesting an interview with Sheriff Gregory Toney as well, giving him the chance to talk about some of these other inmate deaths and address some of the public defender's concerns. At this point, though, this afternoon, we are still waiting to hear back on that front. We, of course, will keep you posted as soon as we learn more. For now, that is the very latest live outside the Broward County Jail this afternoon. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.